This afternoon we are gathered here for one of the most important processes in our electoral calendar. Indeed, without this activity, the Commission cannot run the election. And here I'm referring to the filing of nominations by presidential candidates who are seeking to contest the 2020 presidential and parliamentary elections. Ladies and gentlemen, Regulation 7 of CI 127 enjoins a presidential candidate to complete and sign 4 copies of the nomination forms and ensure that the forms are signed by no less than 2 persons who are registered voters in the area of authority in each district assembly. Additionally, the presidential candidate is required to designate a person to serve as his or her vice presidential candidate. And the presidential candidate is required to deliver the forms to the Commission on a date agreed between the political party and the Commission. Ladies and gentlemen, as part of the Commission's efforts to ensure a transparent, credible, fair, and yet accountable process, the Commission has developed a detailed checklist that embodies the criteria to be satisfied by presidential candidates as prescribed by law. The checklist or template will guide the scoring and awarding of marks by teams established by the Commission to scrutinize and review each of the nomination forms submitted. This year, the Commission has set up 2 teams which have been tasked to review all the forms submitted. The technical team has been tasked to scrutinize the forms submitted to ensure that presidential candidates meet the qualifications as set out in the law, namely that the presidential candidate is at least 40 years of age, and that he or she has satisfied all tax obligations, and that he or she has nominated a vice presidential candidate, to name a few. The second team, namely the IT team, has been charged with the responsibility of scrutinizing the voter IDs of the presidential candidates and their supporters so as to verify whether the candidates and their supporters are indeed registered voters. Both teams have been provided adequate training and orientation to carry out their functions as prescribed by the Commission. The guiding principles for both teams is clear. They are to operate within the confines of the law. They are not to exercise discretion in any matter. And above all, they've been tasked to be fair and yet firm in executing their duties. We have no doubt that this process will be transparent, fair, and peaceful. Additionally, we are confident that the 5-day period provided for the filing process, as opposed to the 2 days provided in previous nomination processes, will allow enough time for presidential candidates to correct any errors identified in their forms. We are confident that this would help eliminate the tensions and rancor that characterized previous nomination processes. I warmly welcome you to the Commission once again and thank you, Madam Presidential Candidate, for coming personally to submit your nomination forms. As the returning officer of the 2020 presidential and parliamentary elections, I will now receive your forms. Your forms will then be subjected to vetting and scrutiny by our teams. I assure you that our teams will go to work on your forms immediately and will contact you within the shortest possible time to inform you of decisions arrived at. We thank you very much for taking the trouble to come this afternoon to present your forms. May God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong.